How you feeling? High kicks? High kicks? High? Whoa! Whoa! I want you to do it. I'm changing up the workout. High kicks for Carol. Have you ever done a Tabata workout before, Carol? There she is. Do you want to be out in public or you want to be behind the scenes? So you can be in the sun if you want. Off to the side, you can see you won't be on camera. Or you can stay in here with Carol, too. Yeah. Just whether you want sunshine or shade.
I want the sun.
It's nice.
I know.
I have sunscreen if you need it. From you? There's Jason. Thank you, Jason. You will need a mat, and we're just about ready to start. The thing is like I said, when we're out here, we can't talk to our Facebook people. It's live on my iPhone, but I can't see it because we're using this TV. Normally, I'd be using that TV to broadcast it, and I can see both. You really don't have to wear that while you work out. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tabata Thursday. We have an awesome, amazing guest and class regular. Wayne Wonder himself is going to join us for our workout. For Tabata Thursday today, we have two lovely ladies with us too that are behind the scenes, working hard and staying off camera, mostly because they just don't want to be in the sunshine. Not because they're not superstar celebrities, because they are. But we're going to start with our warm-up in our Tabata. So let's go ahead and pin those shoulders back. And let's go ear to shoulder. Nice, Sandy. She's completely hidden behind the TV. I see your feet. I promised Wayne here an extremely tough Tabata today if he was going to be on camera, so you guys can expect that. Good, now let's go left to right. And I know it may be muffled, but it is Washington State regulation that I do wear a mask as an employee of the lodge. So if I pass out, I actually invited Wayne just to save my life. He can. All right, guys, let's take that up and down. Good. Hands out in front, wrist bent back. Pull those into the body, wrist bent down, back and forth. Sandy, I'm very sore from my hike. It's okay. I figured everybody should be as sore as me, so today's Tabata is dedicated to you. Good, let's bring those hands in and make big wrist circles. It's actually a very nice Tabata today. I'm not saying they're all easy, but it's Wayne can see it. He can see what we're doing today. No secrets. Switch direction in those circles. Today, guys, I'll be doing all the modified, easier versions of the exercises, and Wayne will be doing the extreme, harder versions of the exercises to show you the level differences. Palms up, scoop them towards the face, and out. Actually, the ladies off camera are doing the harder exercises. They didn't want to show off and make me look bad as the instructor, so I asked them to be off camera and not one-up me. So thank you, ladies. Good. From here, let's pinch those shoulder blades together and round them out. Pinch and round. Good. Arms out. High, low. Touching those fingers. Good. Let's take one arm up. We're going to shrug it up towards our ear. Roll it all the way forward. Roll it all the way back. And switch sides. Up and forward and back. Well, your view is brought to you by lovely Seven Summits Lodge Trilogy in Tahali. We hope you appreciate the view that these residents get every single day. Wayne, next time let's get the TV out and when the mountain's out. We'll show them the mountain. Yep. Good. Big circles. And switch directions. Good. Bring those arms all the way out. Roll those shoulders forward, thumbs down, and make small circles into your back. Yeah. Switch directions. And bring those down. All right, let's rotate those shoulders over our hips, twisting just at the ribs. Hands on hips, hip circles. Switch directions. All righty, guys. From here, bringing those hands towards the ground. I'm going to walk them out until we're in our plank position and drop those hips down to the ground. Stretch. If it's hard on your wrists, you guys can modify this by pushing up from your forearms, whichever level. Oh, yeah. I wonder how many people tune in just to watch me get hit in the face with the microphone when we start. And they're not even exercising. They just want to see me beaten. You'll get live entertainment, Carol. It's pretty awesome. This microphone just starts popping around when we move. Good, let's pick those hips up. We're going to take one foot and we're going to step it to the outside of our hand and drop that hip back down again. Do it just like that. Yep. If you want a little extra, we're going to take that inside hand, the hand close to the foot, and we're going to drop ourselves down into that stretch. It's okay to sit up, push back into your hip and heel a little more as you drop down. There you go. Good, from here we're going to push that hip back in the air. I'm going to take that foot, I'm going to put it across our midsection. Good. And sit back into those hips. Remember, if anything doesn't feel right or it's too difficult, just skip it. Send me a message and I'll give you an alternate. No, Sandy, you don't get an alternate. Do it. No one can even see me smile and giggle. I have to laugh. Ha, 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 ha. Good, guys. Let's pick that hip up, put the foot back, and switch. Let's step out on the other foot. Good. Pick that hip up, leg across the middle. Sit down into your hip. We have 8 Tabatas today, 8. I know last week we did 9. We'll do 8 Tabatas today. Basically, you're going to do 2 4 chunk Tabatas. So we'll go cardio, legs, upper body, core for our first 4 Tabatas, and we'll repeat that same cardio, legs, upper body, and core. Awesome. Let's pick that up. Bring that foot back. You're going to walk those feet underneath you. Push those hips back. And bring them up. All right, guys. So grab yourself a quick drink of water. Stretch anything that we didn't cover that you feel that's tight. So you're ready to rock and roll on this. And we'll get going on today's Tabata. So our first round of Tabata is going to be a cardio round. Remember, cardio is whatever cardio you want to do. Jumping jacks, modified jumping jacks, jog in place, jump rope in place. Any kind of movement, hops, shuffles that you feel like doing. When you're in your cardio round, it's okay to change those up. When we get into later rounds, we'll do the exact same exercise for our full Tabata. So pick what you think you're going to do. I'll give you a couple different ideas as we go along here. I'm going to start our Tabata timer. Remember, 8 rounds, that's not it yet. 10-second warning bell, get ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Anything you want. All we're doing now is getting that blood pumping, getting our heart rate up. Good. Can you hear that bell? There we go. Remember, Tabatas are 8 rounds. That's 2. There's that face damage. Oosh, oosh. Microphone of death. I guess the face mask offers me a little bit of protection to the beat down. I should get a padded face mask. Almost there, guys. Careful on that camera. It shows like a delay sometimes. So it's good. It throws your coordination off. You're like, wait, I'm not, what? Oh, I think we're on last round, man. You ladies doing good? You getting warmed up? Excellent. There it is. All right, guys. We got 75 seconds. Get a little bit of water in you. Get ready for our next round. Boop. How similar if somebody produces a mask that has a little straw that comes down into like a camelback, so you don't have to take your mask off. You just So our first exercise after that cardio warm-up is going to be a squat. Whatever level of squat you can do, just remember, when we're squatting, we want to keep those hips back and drop down clean through our squat and back up again. If you start to break form, the deeper you go, tucking your hips, sliding forward, don't go that deep. You go as deep as you can keep good form. So, Tabata squats, 7 seconds. Here we go. Remember, you get what you put into your Tabata. If you take really slow squats, you're not putting much effort into it, yeah, you're going to fly through these and say it was easy. If that's the case, I challenge you to pick up your pace and get more squats in on each 22nd round. Or add variables to those squats. You can squat hop. If you're super fit and want more out of it, two down. I won't keep count as we go along because I forget and get tired myself, guys. But for now, oh, we are on count. Stay with those heels and hips. Quads and butt should be working right now. You should not feel any pain or pressure on your low back. You should not feel pain or pressure in your knees. If you need to modify and use a chair or a wall for support, do so. That's three, I think. Carol, you want to be our official round counter today? No? Okay. Good. Keep going, guys. One trick is keep your field of vision up. The more you start to look down, the more you'll collapse your spine and round those shoulders. Try to find something on the horizon or slightly above your line of sight to focus on while you squat. It'll help you keep your shoulders pulled back and your back straight. Plus, you all just look much more beautiful that way. And that's what we work out for. Let's look beautiful, be healthy. I already lost count. I have no idea what number we're on. That's why we have a bell. Remember, if we're ever doing an exercise and 8 rounds just becomes too much, by all means, don't push yourself to overwork or possible injury. Just take a little bit longer break. You have to know whether you're pushing too hard or not pushing hard enough. We want that nice center spot. If you don't know what that is, go lighter than harder. It's always easier to pick it up the next week than not exercise because you overdid it and now you're scared to. Unless you're Wayne. He's got some weird pain thing. He's like, give me more. Wow, look at that, 8 rounds. Now we're on that 75-second break again. Please get that sip of water. Always take advantage of the sip of water on your breaks. This next one will be one of our tougher ones for the day. If you have a mat and it's not super poofy like ours, I challenge you to roll it up or fold it over a couple of times to give you more padding because we're going to be on our forearms and our hands. So you only need your hands unless you go to your knees, which is also an option. You can have the mat underneath both. So we're going to do what's called a plank push-up or an elbow push-up. So that's in our plank position from our hands, and we're going to drop down to our elbows and pop back up to our hands. If you're not ready to do these from your toes, do them from your knees. And try to alternate which hand goes down each time. 5 seconds, down into position. Wayne loves these. He asked me to put these on. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Alternating each side. I go down to my left first, then I go down to my right. And remember, when you break, get off your hands. Whether you have to sit back, just take weight off it because you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on your wrists and forearms. Lift those arms up, stretch them out, putting a lot of weight on those shoulders. Hey, Wayne, we started. Wayne knows I'm only teasing, by the way. He is one of those people that understands that always let your body recover. He has no issues in pushing. If he takes a break, his body needs it. If I take a break, Wayne calls me soft, though, so. This is one of our harder exercises. I said the 2 upper body exercises are going to be the most difficult of our workout. If you need to modify and do something different, that's okay. Maybe you need to do push-ups. Maybe you want to do plank to modify. That's okay. Maybe you just need to take an extended break. That's also okay. Anybody know what round we're on? My timer puts the round in a really tiny number and it's really far away. I can't see it. Well, it's definitely not 8 yet. That's too bad. Hey-oh! We did it! Woo! You can take your break, but we are going to stay down on the ground for our next round. We're going to do a core exercise. So we'll be on our backs. You guys are doing good. After this round, we're halfway. You doing good? You doing good in there? Miss Sandy? Awesome. They're still smiling, so they're not totally disliking me yet. These guys all did a core and cardio class just with me yesterday. These 3 did. So they're just awesome for being here for a whole nother round of this. So we're 15 seconds in. We're going to do a scissor from our back. We scissor up and down. So when that bell rings, do that. Remember, if you feel it in your low back, you need to either lift your legs up or pull your knees in. No stress to that low back. Keep that belly button pulled down into your spine. What I mean by legs up, raise them higher to help you keep your low back in if you need to. The farther and lower you go out, the more challenging it is, and if your core isn't strong enough, you're going to arc into your low back, or you can potentially hurt yourself. And we don't want that. Sandy, maybe I should just put Dave through this Tabata today. Oh, I loved your giggle. You guys are doing awesome. How's that core? Make sure that little back's still protected. Oh yeah, I didn't think we were anywhere close to being done. Nice job. Hopefully those didn't wipe you out completely, because we have 4 more rounds to go. But get that water, and then you can get back on your feet, because we're going to jump into another cardio round. How you doing, Wayne? Good. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. Cardio round. Here we go. Oh, I squeaked. Here we go. Wayne thinks my jokes are less funny the more tired it gets. He doesn't have the energy to waste on laughing, even if it's at me. Hi, neighbors. Always up, nobody can sneak up on us when we see them behind us. Hi, ladies. Well, I shouldn't have turned. I took microphone to the eye. I'm getting that heart rate up. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Nice, Brian. It's toasty out here. You look good though, Wayne, so might as well just keep going. Woo! Round 5 in the books. 3 to go. We're over halfway done. Next Tabata, we're going to transition into legs again. We're going to do a lateral lunge. And since we want to keep working both sides through this Tabata, we're going to alternate. So remember, lateral is stepping out and pushing your hip back over the foot you stepped. And we're going to shove ourselves back and step out opposite sides. So we're just going to go back and forth. Sitting back into the hip, if you do these right, should be a nice load into your glute. Don't push past your hip. Don't push your knee out funky. You're just trying to line that hip back up. Fifteen seconds. Stepping in that lateral lunge. Make sure you push that hip back. You're getting into those glute muscles, quad muscles. If you're having trouble sitting back into your hip, you can also counterbalance with your hands out in front of you. It'll allow you to push back more and feel like you have some weight forward and you're not going to lose your balance. You guys want to turn it up a notch, you can try skipping in between your lateral lunge. So I go back and pop and pop. So you can kind of work on keeping that heart rate up a little more. But again, everything is your level. I throw stuff out. It's not bragging, it's not showing off. It's giving whatever fitness level you're at an opportunity to challenge yourself within the exercise. It also makes me quicker on my toes to hop out of the way of this tall dude when he lunges at me. He gets really aggressive, see? That's how he pays me back for getting him in shape. Roughs me up a little bit. Hey Wayne, we were in sync that one. I think it was the first time. I'm definitely starting to feel that. You guys feeling it? Yeah. Hey Sandy, Dave's here. Dave was out there waving, he's here. Guys, that's dolphin push-ups. What? Dolphin push-ups. That's a great question, Wayne. It's probably going to be your least favorite exercise of the day. No, trust me. You thought you had it with the elbow push-ups. But then we have dolphin push-ups, which is another variable. And it's great as a movement exercise into our shoulders and our chest, as well as our core. And we do this from our hands, with our feet a little wide, and our hips in the air. And you're going to push your hips back, and you're going to drop your chest down through the opening and arc up like a dolphin out of water. So you're going to push your hips back again and do it again like a dolphin. So thanks for asking, Wayne. Like I said, 8 rounds of that. It's probably going to be your least favorite of the day. If it's something that you just aren't doing, well, we'll do a push-up, do a scapular push-up, do plank again. Sweaty hands on the mat makes for slippery dolphin push-ups. Remember, no matter what, take a break off those wrists and hands. Did it take over? Is your least favorite? Yeah, I thought it might. Remember, if this one doesn't work, do something different. Work your planks, work your hip bridges, work something. I hope that's 5 or 6. I hope there's only a couple left. You guys count at home? What number are we on? Huh? It wasn't 8. But was it 7? Yeah, Sandy's right. It feels like 20. Yay! The worst is done, and the best part is there's only one left, and you get to do this one lying down on your back. So that's kind of a bonus, right? I'm just gonna get down, get ready. This last one's pretty self-explanatory. We're gonna do bicycle crunches. Remember, bicycle crunches are movement crunches, shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. If you run out of gas, try to just do your shoulders side to side. If that doesn't work, try pumping your knees. If that doesn't work, just do regular crunches. Try to get through this fast or slow. Remember, don't pull on your head. You're trying to get your shoulder to your knee with your stomach muscles, not by jerking on your head. Not good on the neck, and not making that core any stronger. That's 2. We'll try to keep up with our last exercise. I already lost count. You remember, this is the end. We are over halfway for sure. There's no more exercises. So dig into that tank and use up all that gas. Get the most out of this workout while you can. At this point, you should be able to push. Just protect that low back. If you're fit, don't leave this wondering if you could have done more. Wayne always gets extra exercise because he usually crawls home after this. There it was. Wow, that came up fast, didn't it? Guys, you just did it. You just crushed a Tabata. 8 separate Tabatas through. We hit all our body parts again. We got into our core. We got into our legs. We got into our shoulders and our chest and our back. Oh, we got our heart rate up. So I hope you walked away feeling energized, that you did something mentally, and physically you're tired. And you should be. So make sure, go get something liquid, preferably with a little sugar in it. Your body wants it right now. You just empty that gas tank of sugar. Put some back in, you'll feel great. Your mind will be sharp. And you'll congratulate yourself for your hard work, because I'm proud of you. These guys are proud of you. I'm proud of them. Good job today. Till next class, have a great Thursday. Bye now.